GamerFitNation's BlackBible, and we are here to represent Just Dance 4. Punch, punch, elbow, come here, man! Oh.
Do it again, this is how it goes.
So right off the bat, let me explain why Just Dance 4 is the bomb. One, visually. Visually, it's beautiful. I mean, take what you already know about Just Dance. You have Just Dance always presented a visual presentation that pops out with color, what pops out with you know, good graphics. It actually uses real human beings as the physical avatars, and the background sceneries were always something that really came out. Even if it's a dark color, it really pops out and makes you feel energetic. There's something about Just Dance and its visual feel that makes you want to get involved, dance. Even if you're not dancing, it makes you want to look at it. Even if you're not, you know, looking at it, the music actually catches your attention. And then when you do turn your head, you see something so visually stunning that you want to be a part of it.
I definitely jumped onto the fact of the visual aspect of turning on the game. The colors, you really focus on the colors immediately. And the music, the playlist is something I feel is more super pop, but it's something that, like, throwback old school to new school, you definitely get to jump into. The moment, like, I heard they just announced Gangnam Style, which you already know is popping in the club right now. You got Barry White, which shocked me at first, but when you play it, you jump in.
Man, that's what it goes back to. The music feel, I mean, there's always been a variety of music with Just Dance. I mean, urban to, you know, R&B, everything. But the whole thing about it is, I mean, the visual aspect mixed with the musical aspect, it just comes off well. I love the soundtracks for Just Dance and the ability to select more soundtracks while offline. As he said, Gundam Style, the newest hit on YouTube, it's going to be actually a downloadable content that's in Just Dance 4. On top of everything, Just Dance 4, I mean, it plays smooth. It tracks you very, very well. So if you're physically dancing, whether you make mistakes or not, it catches every moment, and it does it, you know, even with 4 people, and it plays up to 4 players. I don't know if you're familiar with Just Dance in the past, but Just Dance in the past played up to 4 players. This game does it too, and it does it well in like this, I guess, a thunderbolt shape, you know what I mean, in out, and it tracks each person, and that's key when you're playing with the Kinect. And there's even actual some aspects where even if it's a little bit too dark in the room, it'll still catch you. So that's something to really bring out about Just Dance 4.
Yeah, one of the things that caught me was the fact that even while you're playing 2-player or 4-player, they actually have 2-player and 4-player interaction. If you were doing this with a party of people or just, you know, in the club where you have a demo, you actually get to participate with random strangers as well as friends, which is something cool. I definitely like that part.
While you're actually playing the game, you can sing karaoke in the background. So if you're people in the background who are just watching it, but your jam comes on, you can just start singing along rather than dance, and that's even funner. And then the best part is the way Just Dance tracking system works. It physically tracks the person in front of it. So see how Carl's standing, I'm standing? It would catch me and Carl. Physical, I mean, an actual face will be on the screen, so it'll know the difference between other people dancing and us dancing. And then on top of that, other people who want to dance, they could dance in the background. It really won't affect it too much. And I think that's really cool. I mean, as long as they're not in your way, it really won't affect it too much.
It's something interactive for everybody, especially the songs. It's like I said earlier, it was more super pop where you know everybody pretty much, whether you know a little bit or a lot of it, you know the song, you can sing along. Right. Stevie Wonder, Barry White, Selena Gomez, this song, it reaches out to all people. All different types, all different pops, all different feels of it. You're going to enjoy yourself.
And also, Just Dance has other modes, like online modes that have where you could buy store, you purchase things from the store online. You have Just Dance TV, and you have the Uplay. So it's even more stuff. I mean, we just selected this song without realizing it. Now, one of the coolest new features is the feature that really comes home for us. You know, we're GamerFitNation. We're about gaming and health, gaming and fitness more importantly. And its new feature is Just Sweat. Now, immediately when we saw this caught our attention, and that was the first thing we hit. And it was the thing that made me just say, oh my God, I love Just Dance. One, this is why we have the mask, because we wanted to represent what Just Dance, you know, always showed, which is his silhouette. And another thing is the spirit of Just Dance when you're actually going into it. I'm not gonna lie, this song makes you want to dance. And that's the thing, it makes you want to dance. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about the Just Sweat feature. So Karl, break it down.
Just Sweat was definitely cool because you had, all right, one of my favorite parts of Just Sweat was the electro body combat. You had to feel like you're fighting in a game. Fight. Like round one. And you felt it while you're going in there. You're doing like special moves, like martial arts moves. You got the feel of yoga. You got the workout. I remember we had a Dragon Ball Z moment where we had to do the Dragon Ball Z pose. It was cool. I definitely enjoyed that part. What do you think?
All right, so basically the way it breaks down is you have different modes. The one we, like he said, we played the electrical what?
Electrical body combat.
Electrical body combat. That appealed to us as men who like to, you know, do combat, especially as gamers. We just like that to hear the word combat or something, especially when the avatars like this. The different modes within that actually are calorie counts. So this game is built for you to choose what calories you choose to lose, whether it be 45 to 110. And when you're in there, it's different songs and different visual aspects of it. So when you're actually playing it, you don't lose desire. It's not like you're playing one long drawn out song and you are getting bored with it. You're actually playing a quick rapid playlist. So after you finish one quick session that might burn you 10 calories, you go instantly into another section. And then the physical moves you do are actually kind of cool and easy to pick up. So I mean, instantly when you see the avatar do the icon show a punch coming up, you already know you're gonna punch. And this is why this session appealed to us, because they actually had moves where you're doing Kai blasts and punching and uppercuts and everything, and you kept moving. Then it moved into a more feminine mode, but at the same time that was appealing as well.
Yeah, I caught some of the Shaolin stances that they had. I saw Dragon Ball Z feel where you got the Kai blast. That automatically makes you want to jump in, especially, you know, Dragon Ball Z fan, Street Fighter fan, you a martial arts fan. You're gonna want to jump into it. The calorie count is definitely on point, where you feel like you're gonna be working out the moment you the moment you transition into the next one. You're gonna keep an eye on those calories the moment you're burning them.
I mean, that's one of the coolest part. Even with the calorie aspect of it, you got 4 people on one screen. It tracks you, so you're burning individual calories. So it'll track your individual calories, and when you see your calories higher than another person, you as the lower caster, it motivates you to dance more to try to catch up, because it almost feel like a score, but it's not a score. I mean, there's no score. It's just literally your calorie count. Plus, if you as a person, especially depending on your size and build, a big guy like me, if you're doing these moves and you're actually trying to do them to perfection, you actually will be burning more calories than presented. Why? Because you tend to burn more calories when you do actual physical moves on a consistent basis. Constant movement for any long extended period of time is good for you, and it helps burn calories, and burning calories helps burn the pounds. So Just Dance, by putting this into their game, has made a big step in the right direction as far as fitness. So I mean, overall, because we gotta give you like our final points. Now, I love Just Dance. I like what it represents. I like the fact that when I put it on, I feel like I want to do it and have fun. Visually, like I said, I rock this to represent the avatars and the poppy colors and everything. The music, I like it. I like the fact that you can select more songs. I like the fact that they tried to keep up with the current pop songs. Honestly, I like every single aspect of this game, plus they added a new feature that appeals to, I feel like, every guy. I feel like any guy, especially if you were, you know, one of those Dragon Ball Z kids who you know, saw like the moves. If you were sitting down in a club, and like I said, I feel like Just Dance should be a type of thing you would actually play in the club. If you were sitting down in the club and you kind of saw the avatar doing those moves, you're like, get the hell out of here. You stand up watching for a little while, the next thing you know, you like in the background.
Yeah.
I don't care how tough you are. It brings up a nostalgia. Now it's to the point where we give our review score. So Karl, tell me your score for Just Dance 4.
I'm definitely gonna give it. I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3, mainly because I feel that in my eyes, the playlist super pop, which is nostalgic, but it's not that bump in the club. It's not. I'm gonna get in there, but that's where they made up for in Just Sweat. So I'll give it a 3. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself enough to say I'm gonna play it.
Now, see, that's the thing. Like, you know, the fundamental difference that me and Karl have on this part of it is because I give it a score 5. I give it a perfect score, and I give it a perfect score because I honestly found nothing wrong with it. It has, you know, songs and music that's, you know, nostalgic as far as like, you know, Rick rolls and all that stuff like that. Well, I said Rick roll. Rick Astley. You know, I call it Rick roll. But the whole thing is, it also has current up-to-date, you know, up-to-date songs with just, you know, that just came out. They have,
Nicki
you know,
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj and Justin Bieber.
They got Gangnam Style as a new
DLC, and plus future content will present more songs and more DLC. So my score has to be, I mean, you know, to me, fits to what I'm saying because I don't see anything wrong. I mean, I would probably have given it a lower score if it was almost the same as Just Dance 3. If I went into this game and felt like I was just playing another version of Just Dance 3. But with this game, especially with the Just Sweat mode, which gives it a bonus point with me, that, you know, I have to give it a 5. But on top of that, like I said, with this new mode, because GamerFitNation is about fitness, you know, previous games in the past with dance games really target, you know, it was kind of, you know, we're having fun and we're dancing, and fitness is just a plus for you. You know, personally, I'm just going to be physically more, you know, fit because dancing, constant movement is good. But this game actually incorporated it as an actual feature, which to me it shows that they actually get it. Bonus. Yeah, so I have to give it a fitness bonus, and because of that, I wanted, you know, even though Karl's giving it 3 and I'm giving it a 5, and this would title to a normal 8, because I'm giving this a fitness bonus. Though it might be an 8 as far as the score, I want to say
give it a 10,008.
No. No, I want to give this the first game that might get ranked as an 8 on GamerFitNation, even though I feel it's a 10. And I'm going to say it will get GamerFitNation seal of approval, meaning that it fits GamerFitNation standard. It's a game that keeps you interested. It keeps you moving. It actually fits the fitness aspect of it. And even though it might come off as an 8 because of the combined opinions, in my personal opinion, I will pull it as a 10 and give it a perfect score with seal of approval. So the verdict, it's a combined 8. It's a GamerFitNation 10 that has our seal of approval.